This is a sitting mindfulness exercise. I invite myself now to adopt an erect, dignified, and comfortable posture. My chest and spine are gently lifted and relaxed, with my neck long and my chin in line with my navel. My head is supported by my neck, my shoulders are relaxed. My hands are resting comfortably on my thighs or folded in my lap. Now, I gently close my eyes or soften my gaze, looking down toward the floor a few feet in front of me. I release the muscles of my face. I adopt a dignified posture, one that best supports the possibility of being awake and present, along with an attitude of gentleness and curiosity. I take these next few moments to get comfortable, noticing any areas of tension and making any adjustments necessary. Now, I bring my attention to the physical sensations of my body by focusing on where my body is in contact with the floor, the contact my buttocks are making with the chair, cushion, or bench, and if my hands are in contact with each other. I spend a few moments noticing these sensations. As I sit here in this seated posture, I now bring attention to my breath at my nostrils and to the sensations of breathing. I take the next few moments to notice these sensations. There's no hurry. I sense my breath, some coolness on the in breath and warmth on the out breath as my breath leaves my body. I sense the movement of breathing and remain present with the sensations of breathing moment by moment. I continue to notice the full length of each in breath and out breath. There is no need to change or alter my breath. I allow my breath to breathe quite naturally. I rest my attention on these sensations. I bring an attitude of openness, of curiosity. I become aware of the changing nature of breathing. As I practice in this way, I may notice my attention has moved to some other object of interest. It might be a thought, a story, a worry. This is quite normal. My attention becomes distracted. When I notice this has happened, I simply make a note of it and letting go, I escort my attention gently back to my breath, a fresh opportunity to continue practicing. There is no need to pass judgment on myself when this happens. The movement of attention is quite natural. Instead, I bring a quality of kindness to my awareness and return to sensing my breath. As I continue to pay attention in this way, I am learning to let my breath be an anchor, reconnecting me to each moment as it arises. When my attention wanders, which it will, I recognize that it has happened. And this awareness is a moment of waking up, a moment of mindfulness. And then I have this choice to reconnect to my breath, letting these sensations be an anchor, grounding me in the present. Now, on an out breath, I let go of this attention on my breath and the exploration of the sensations of breathing at my nostrils. On an in breath, I expand my awareness to include the length and breadth of my body sitting here. I allow my breath to be present, but in the background. I adopt an open and receptive stance to the physical sensations presenting themselves wherever they are in my body. When a physical sensation calls my attention, whether from inside my body or from the surface of my skin, I bring curiosity to it and explore it. I really attend to these sensations as best as I can, noticing if they change. And when they no longer hold my attention, I return to being with the totality of my body sitting here. I attend to the movement of physical sensations, letting my body be an anchor of interest and an anchor. When I notice that my attention has been drawn to thoughts, stories, or sounds, this is a moment of mindfulness and an opportunity to choose to return to the original focus of attending to body sensations. Now, on an out breath, I let go of attending to my body allowing the physical sensations to be present in the background. I return my attention to my breath at my nostrils and allow the movement of breathing to be the anchor. And when my attention moves, which it naturally does, I simply escort it back to my breath gently, without rigidity, with a sense of intention and starting again. I remember that coming back to my breath is a part of mindfulness, just as focusing on my breath itself is. I maintain a steady focus on breathing as I sit here. My breath is always with me, always present, an anchor to my current experience. Now, as I bring this practice to a close, I gently open my eyes or widen my gaze and move my body in whatever way is needed.